Okay, so we saw in the last tutorial how to get some colour on with the gradient tool. We've got some basic text, so we've got those things on our two layers over here. And we said our layer is like a transparency, so when we want to move something around, this is our move layer tool. I don't need to select it, I can actually just grab the whole layer and I'm moving that part or whatever is on that layer around with it. Okay, so we've got our writing. It looks a bit boring at the moment, so there's a couple of things I can do. One is I can go back to my text tool, and if I just click in my writing, if I click in there, I can look at this tool, which is warp text, and I can maybe choose some effect there to make my writing a little bit more interesting. Okay, I can play with those settings, choose different options there, click OK when I'm finished. Another thing I might want to do is to bring up on the window the characters palette, and that allows me some precise control over what I want to do. So for example, I might highlight that letter, and I might want to change the size of that individual letter, and I might want to move the relative position of it, and just play with things like that to see what kind of effects I can get out of the whole system. I want to move those up a bit. As you can see, it's direct instruction in terms of or direct view of what's going on. And I can just, as I say, just play with those things and see what's what. I can choose the individual fonts of letters that I like. One thing to watch about the characters palette is the next time you choose the text tool, the settings that you've put there will be repeated. So if you may need to go and reset those so that you get the actual effects that you're looking for. Okay. So made it a little bit more interesting. Another thing that is worth looking at is letter styles, and is layer styles, and you can apply this to either a graphics layer or a text layer. It's a little bit of a movement issue there. So layer styles, you can get into layer styles by coming into layers, but we'll cover that in the next tutorial.